Just brush with me, man. Let's get it. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Chad Too Clean, checking back in. Look, see, I'm gonna give y'all a full brush session so that you can pick up your brush, pick up your comb, and brush with me, man, and we can really get our waves locked in. This is what you're gonna need for a full brush session right here, okay? First of all, make sure you got you a nice brush, man. Like, this is one of my favorite brushes. This is like a 5-year-old brush right here. You can tell, you can see the wear and tear on it. This is a crown quality brush. I like the point right here so I can really get in that crown area. Obviously the curved and 100% boar bristles. I just picked up my boy PB the GOAT. This brush is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. You can see how many bristles is packed in there. I mean, it's so many bristles, bro. Look, check that out, look at that. So many bristles. And they're extra long too. They're longer than most brushes I've had. And I love the grips here too, because you can kind of really get in there and get that, you know, that full grip. I like to comb my waves before I actually brush. Therefore, I can kind of lift them up off the scalp and break up the forks that might be developing up there. And then lastly, you're gonna need a lot of ladies use this for like their edges, but I realized this is a great tool right here to really get in that crown area. So I have 360s, that's what I'm going for. 360s basically mean you got waves going all the way around. And you know, essentially they have to start from somewhere. It has to be an apex. So at the crown of your waves, which I'll show y'all, you're gonna see it's very small swirls that's actually starting in there. The only way to really get in there is to have a smaller brush like this so you can really get in there and brush that swirl out and just begin to get your whole waves, your whole 360 coming in. All right, some products. I highly recommend One Wavy World hair pomade. This pomade is fire, man. This pomade has a nice texture. It doesn't make your hair too oily either. It really gets that nice lay down, man. I'll use that first, and then typically I'll even go into oil. So I've been using Marula oil lately. It's very dope, man. I like this oil because it's a nice shine. It has a good shine to your hair. It keeps it moisturized all day. And then from there, to finish it up, man, you gotta go back to that As I Am double buttercream. Now this stuff's pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. It's like $18, but it's worth it, man, because once you get this is going to just lock it in before you put that do-rag on, man. So let's start this brush session. As you can see, my waves they're kind of dry right now. I washed my hair this morning. I didn't put anything back in it yet, but as you can see, my hair is pretty trained. We're gonna get it in, man. Let's start it off with the One Wavy World, and we'll go from there. Finger size, you know what I mean? Just not that much. Grab it in, rub it in, and then I'll actually grab the oil as well. Get a nice bit of oil. Drop that in my hand as well. Boom. Go straight in, man. So I'll go ahead and grab my fine tooth comb, and I'll go ahead and start to actually comb the pattern of my waves. So you just come all the way around, get it nice and even. And this is actually spreading the oil and the One Wavy World pomade throughout your hair evenly before you start brushing. Yeah, man, get that nice and evenly distributed. Yeah, these waves about to be busting. So yeah, man, you got it nice and distributed, nice and even. You know what I'm saying? Nice and even. So once you comb through one time, I'll go ahead and add the As I Am. As I Am double buttercream, man, tried and true, legendary wave. It's so soft and buttery. I mean, it's amazing. So we'll go ahead and put that in right now. Yeah, get that in there. So I'm kind of wolfing right now. It's probably been about a week and a half since I actually had a haircut. But you know, it's good to wolf. You don't want to over wolf because you actually start to lose some of your wave definition, but you want to wolf just so your waves can get that pattern set up underneath. And when you come back with that 1.5, man, them waves gonna be dipping, man. I'm gonna show y'all how it looks after I get my cut this week. So yeah, man, now that that's in there, I'm gonna go ahead and start brushing. So when you're trying to get 360s, you want to make sure that you're brushing in the pattern that you want your waves to lay. I'll say that again. You want to make sure you're brushing in the pattern that you want your waves to lay. So it honestly takes a lot of mirror brushing in the beginning. You want to make sure that you're hitting those right angles, because if you start trying to brush blind, you might actually create more forks in your hair or create parts in your hair that you don't want. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I brush my hair. And if you got similar hair texture, you can pretty much just follow exactly what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my boy PB the GOAT. We're gonna go straight in, man. So I'm gonna start from the crown, as I usually do. I mean, hopefully y'all can see this pretty good, you know what I mean? So start right in here. I'm gonna come back down like this. So you nice, long, even strokes, man. Nice, long, even strokes. You can see as I'm rotating around my head, I'm changing the angle of my wrist to get a different angle of my waves. So on this side, I'm coming straight down. Straight down. Y'all let me know in the comments, man, if y'all prefer, you know, a handle brush or a regular brush, you know, with no handle. Get y'all brush, man. Get y'all brush. Let's brush with me, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, man. I'm liking the way this is looking. It's turning out great. Wave looking great. Got a nice session in, man. All right. So now that I'm pretty much done with my initial brush session, I'll go ahead and fine tune with edge control brush. So you see how my crown's already kind of messed up from my brushing? I can get in here and fix it just in there. And make sure you're brushing that crown like it's to be brushed. Right in there. Hard to see on this camera, but just make sure I can see it. I'm typically doing this in my big mirror in my bathroom. Let's go, man. All you're gonna do, make sure that the seam is on the outside because you don't want to compress your waves and put a seam in the middle. So you're gonna grab that, go ahead and line that up. Line that up correctly, you know what I'm saying? You want to flatten that panel out and pull back so it's nice and flat, right? Sure, I'll go in the back. In the back, this hand is usually free. I'll grab this, it's under, flatten it out again. Same with this side, flatten it out. Come back around to the front. Boom. Right around. Make sure you got them panels flat, man. Flatten that out, go back. Same on this side. Come back around. Flatten that out. Boom, man. Then you just tie a knot. So you tie the shoe. And I'll typically grab this, kind of pull it down so I get a little bit more compression. That's it, bro. Yo, hopefully y'all getting y'all waves right. I'm gonna show y'all the process because my waves just keep getting better and better, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Clean Groomer Mobile Barbershop going live. I'm gonna show y'all some more mobile barber hacks real soon. Make sure y'all hit the link in my bio and copy y'all One Wavy Bro hair pomade. Hottest pomade in the game, man. Use this before, use that comb. Come back with any other moisturizer that you might want to use. Hit it with a hard brush, soft brush, depending on, you know, where your waves at, where your length is at, what kind of hair texture you have. You'll know what feels right for your hair. Make sure you tie that do-rag right, get that compression. You good to go, baby. Too Clean out.